Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Yo, let's pretend that this world wasn't evil as it is in metropolis cities, a place that you can raise your kids. In order for that to happen though, we would have to trace back to the beginning of time to save Adam. Let's pretend that I wasn't even writing this rhyme. Put yourself in my shoes, you don't like it, then fine. You're the one that has to send lyrics out of your mind. People boo you off stage, you be out of your mind. Let's pretend that you never even had it rough, and you didn't have to ask your friends for this stuff. Let's pretend that you could avoid a dentist appointment, didn't have to get insurance just to get an appointment. Let's pretend people didn't call you socially awkward. If you try to speak to them, they ain't look at you awkward. But people awkward just like Kim Parker. Leave a couple inches, they gon' take that farther. Why bother? People trying to get saved, so they rather switch lanes, rather get paid. Nothing's wrong with the money, you need it to increase. If materialism is the reason for defeat, see, everything adds up. Mathematical patterns for a fraction of a buck. So I use my heart and soul as I roll to the end. God on my side, I don't gotta pretend. Let's go.
Airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Could we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Me too. Let's pretend that you never slept inside a jail cell and your friend actually came through to pay bail. Let's pretend that you never had a baby aborted. If you would've thought twice to put the pills in the toilet. Let's pretend that you never had a problem with rap. More likely to have a problem than a problem with facts. Let's pretend that you never was an atheist first, to notice without faith life will actually hurt. Maybe you just need to get it clear. Face your battles head first, never dodge in fear. Maybe you just need to stop judging people of all kind, putting yourself on a high horse with no time. Pretend that none of this had ever existed. If you made the right choice, be the person who missed it. Pretend that none of this is sounding so distant, even though you could relate. I just pray that you listen. Pretend that everything was different as you know it. You could paint people's colors instead of them trying to show it. Pretend that courage is easy as getting out. The problems that you're solving is solving out of your mouth. Pretend that everything you wish came true. Instead of feeling confused, you will have a brighter view. I know you have things I'm not able to use, but the least I could do is just pretend with you. Come on.
Airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Yo, let's pretend Obama didn't even get elected. When I think of that, I wonder how we all will be affected. Pretend Jesus never dying on the cross, then you will be the person that will have to pay the cost. Pretend everything you struggled wasn't worth it. The test was only here so you could be a better person. Pretend not having, not eating, not drinking. Poverty start calling, and what you start thinking. I was broke, living in the house for 4 months, no lights made it harder to cope. Even God had to come and just step in. Living on the edge 4 seconds from just shooting a weapon. When everything around you vanishes and disappears, shed a tear, say a prayer, listen, he was still here. No problem, always stayed true to myself. Renew my mind when I needed some help. Some of them are spoiled, some of y'all don't even get it. Faith is get hit, you don't even fidget. Like old schoolers, son, pull up your bridges. The best advice to give is to never burn bridges. Lack of knowledge and you might get burned. Instead of judging me, why don't you take the time to learn? As the world turns, I'll wish upon stars. So I put my faith into these bars and pretend that